Good morning, day 15. Guys, let's get this thing. Day 15, look at the beautiful sunset. Sunrise, I mean. I was sitting in the room grading and writing students, and all of a sudden I looked out and there's all these beautiful colors. Now, hopefully I can catch them on this video. It's always hard to sometimes it's hard to capture it, but beautiful colors. And I was writing students, and then I saw it and I said, oh, I gotta run outside and get this. Whoa, get it. Of course, I'm writing all the students that didn't hand in things, bless their hearts. And now they're, and so sometimes then, of course, maybe you don't hand in your assignments. And then at the very end, you're kind of like, hey, can I do extra credit? And I'm like, no, you 100% have the ability to pass a class like this. You just have to attend class and turn things in. It's that simple. And if you choose to do that, you'll succeed. And if you don't, me giving you a good grade for not doing the work just enables you to, you know, be undisciplined and lazy and badly planned. So, I mean, you got to learn these lessons, right? I hate to do it. I'm a nice guy, but no, I'm writing some hard emails this morning. You know, so one of the nice things about marriage, you get to know each other. And I know that my wife loves when she sits in a nice chair that's got our heating blanket on. So she's going to be up in a few minutes. Let's turn that on, and that will be very nice for her. Yeah, great to see everybody working again. They're putting the battens across the back, and there's lots of slate going up on the back. Oh, it's so fun. Can't wait till all the leaks are stopped. Now, by the way, some of you guys were commenting on the last video. Maybe you haven't watched this for a long time, and you're like, hey, what's wrong? There's all those leaks, and what's up with the roofers? And okay, so it's a complicated roof. And when they, you know, to put a new roof on, you have to take the old one off. So, you know, you get these, you know, 80 foot or however tall this building is, huge winds, big tarps. There's going to be water that comes into the house. We understand that. And so, you know, we have to work in the real world. Obviously, we'd love it for no water to get into the house. But the truth is, water's been getting into this house for a decade. So this is finally the first time we're seeing the possibility of having it all stopped, which is extremely exciting. So we're super thankful. The guy's working hard in the cold, in the rain, in the wind, up high, doing a good job, and we're deeply thankful for them. This is fun too. When they were giving us the quote on the stables, they brought back some of their publicity for this year, some of the books and calendars and stuff. And the Chateau's featured in some of the pictures. So that's super fun. We're gonna be in the publicity. And it's not hard to see why, because it's a beautiful house and the new roof is looking beautiful too.
So there was one thing that I had forgotten to show Rob when we were unpacking all of the drapes for the bedroom that goes with the wall fabric. There was one more piece that they had left. And if you recall, in that little 80s brochure of the hotel, this was the same fabric that was the bedspread on their big Jacobean wood four-poster bed. And it's a shame because we have a king, and this I'm sure is the double, like a 140. However, who knows, maybe we'll be able to figure something out for it.
I was talking a couple minutes ago about having to write hard emails to a few students. Now, good news, most of them are able to still pass, just with very bad grades. But, you know, the truth is knowledge is power. And when you know things, when you understand how things work, they become so much less scary. Like when we first walked into this house, we could not for the life of us figure out how all the electrical and water worked. It was complicated. And you're sitting there and a power will blow. You're sitting in the dark and you have no idea how to fix it. And you don't know how long it's going to be out. And that's a very frightening way to go through life. And so as you start to learn, you start to figure out, how do we turn this on? How does this breaker work? What's the problem? Each discovery empowers you to take another step of faith, another, step forward. And so you got to keep learning. You got to keep going. Same thing for me with the mower this morning. It stopped working. I'm like, oh, I'm imagining the worst. And I'm thinking hundreds of dollars. And I'm thinking it's going to be away at the shop for weeks. And then I start, you get on YouTube and you start looking up, transmission won't go, wheels not turning. And you start reading about how people have solved the problem, and you start seeing videos, and all of a sudden you can see how to fix it. And then last night, I took a look and I saw that stick in there and I thought, okay, this is doable. It's going to be hard, but it's doable. So I thought I'm going to sleep on that. and I've slept on it now, and I'm ready to go, and hopefully it's going to take, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe half an hour. We'll see how long it takes. But I know what to do now, and I know that I have the power to get this thing fixed and to be mowing today. So knowledge is power. I was having the conversation with Leslie too, and Leslie sometimes prefers me to, I mean, each of us have jobs that we prefer and jobs we don't prefer, and sometimes she prefers me to handle like maybe electricity or heating or something, and I'm kind of like, yes, but you have to have the basic understanding of how this works. Otherwise, if I'm not here, you sit in the dark for 2 days. So you just got to figure out where those things are, and honestly guys, it comes down to the determination in your own heart that you're going to be a learner and you're not going to give up, because when you come up against conflicting pieces of information or information that doesn't fit your schema, like you don't understand exactly what's going on, it's so tempting to give up and just say, I can't understand this. It's so tempting. But don't give in to that. Say, I can figure this out. I'm going to keep studying. Find a friend that can help you, explain it to you, because the more you learn, the more power you have, and then you can keep moving forward. I talked yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, one of my favorite videos talking about faith and trusting God and stuff, and that 100% believe that. That in no way means that you don't have to work hard, and in no way you don't have to learn. These things go together, you know. You've heard people say God helps those who help themselves. That's not in the Bible. That's not actually Christianity. But the idea behind it's not completely wrong. You know, you ask for God's help, and you certainly accept the help of friends. But if you want to get stuff done in life, you also have to work hard. So let's go get this mower. Let's go get it. This is going to be hard to see, but the thing I needed yesterday was light and elevation, and I got them both now. So it's going to be tricky to get these wires around there, but let's give it a go. That was hard, but we got it. It's all back on. Okay, it probably took closer to 2 hours. And honestly, I wouldn't have minded paying a guy $100 to do that, because that would have been quicker. But you know, it would have to wait like a week or 2 weeks to get back, and you have to pay for delivery. So I'm glad I know how to do it. Next time it's going to go way faster. Knowledge is power. Yeah, it's working. Woo. Giddy. Well, you know what? 2 hours of good driving, good times, and the drive belt working great. The mower deck belt, not so much. Yeah, there's some thick grass, and apparently we sheared the belt. So, got to order a new belt, and then we'll get it on. This one's way easier. That's the good news.
Time is flying by, and we have to take this car back to the rental place so that we can switch it out for another one in Angers, so we can get back to the airport in a few days. And so the last week or two we have a different vehicle. So yeah, time to vacuum and clean and get that going. And then, oh yeah, I bought this too. Repair facile, let's hope so. So we have a weird spot up at the front. Remember where we had some boar activity last year? Way up there in the front corner. And I saw it at the store the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna go sprinkle some on there and see if we can't get that spot to come back. Everywhere else kind of grew back, but there's one unusual little area that just has refused. So we'll try to give that a go. Maybe that'll grow back as spring continues to emerge after Christmas. Until then, it's been very warm, so who knows, maybe germination will even start. We can hope. Meanwhile, a little touch of sun, we'll take it.
All right, going for lunch. Right in our local Beaujais, beautiful church roof. This place is called the Commerce. We've enjoyed it several times. Usually lots of guys, lots of trade guys there. Oh, it looks empty. Is it? That makes me nervous. They usually have a good appetizer buffet and 3 choices, and drinks too usually, and reasonably priced. Maybe like $14-ish.
We'll find it.
All right. Try an egg. You can try the mushrooms. Nice salad. And the butter, the boo. Looks good. We've got the Appetizer came with a little bit of rosé. Leslie's trying the mushrooms and an egg and a little bit of salad.
Yep.
And I got the butter for the bread. I always like the pickles. And we'll try this guy. Looks good. No idea what that is, but we'll try it. All right, La Platte is here. Steak hash, nice and simple for me. They got ketchup, which is cool. Fries,
Oh,
and
she
then
didn't get your sauce.
Leslie has fish.
Your sauce on the
yeah, we'll
side.
ask for it. And the vegetables.
Yep.
Although very unusual, Leslie says they have red peppers. That's unusual for France. See how she goes. Now this will be new to North Americans. The hamburgers are often a little bit red on the inside, which you know what you kind of start to like after a while. But a lot of our North American kids come over and they're really thrown by that. This was a medium burger.
You could have asked for it. Well done.
Oh no, I'm happy. I like it. I like it like this. All right, good looking dessert. I got a little cheesecake. Woo! And what's yours, Bess?
Fruits of the Forest sauce. Mine's a creme caramel.
Caramel. Fruits of the Forest? Oh, that's me.
That's you.
I'm Fruits of the Forest. Yum. It's a really practical place. One thing we love about these guys is the waitresses are so friendly. Like it's all
moms,
yeah, no,
right?
it's really nice place. Like they're very it's all French, but they're very patient with us. And
they're great.
yeah, and they work us through so we understand everything. Really appreciate this place.
Yeah.
So while we're out eating, we thought, well, let's go check with the bank and see if we can get to the local bank. And you know, it's the middle of the day, it's whatever, 1 o'clock. Nope, they're closed from 12:30 to 3. Here we go. Yeah. It's kind of cool how people protect the lunch hour here. Like it's 2 hours, people have a nice time, you see some people. Life is more than just work. It's good for us North Americans. Well, the end of day 15. Let's close it out with this clip I just found. This was taken a while back. You can see all the brown grass everywhere. Really cool drone shot of the chateau. Take a look around, you see the trees, all the beauty. Yeah, have a good time and have a good day wherever you're at.